Could you please say something with Russian accent, just like mine?
Well, it will not be just like yours if you're actually from Russia.
I don't want to offend you with my Russian accent.
I do what I
it's
can.
not that great.
I try to
What is your name?
to microphone.
I'm Maria.
Maria.
We sit on chair. I yell things into microphone.
I just met a girl named Maria.
Oh my God. I
And
don't know.
suddenly that name.
We were doing a bit.
We were doing a bit in
We're doing the bit in the Russian
a
accent.
little bit of Misha's
You know, I try to answer a question. I yell into microphone and I answer a question and then you start singing.
I think it's okay to drink vodka.
Vodka, yes. Singing, no.
No singing.
That's right.
I apologize.
Thank you.
I went from Russian to weirdly Italian.
Thank you. That was really fun. I'm better at that than I thought I was. Yeah, putting it on my resume. Hi.
Excuse me. What? I'm asking. Hello.
Yes.
I have a
Yes.
question from Misha. What do you like to listen to when you go to sleep at night?
I'm sorry. Your accent's a little thick. Where or with whom?
What do you like to sleep? With music or no?
Who do I like to sleep with?
I apologize. What? When sleep?
Yeah, he's from St. Petersburg, I think.
What? Hello. Let's start over. What? Oh shit.
No, stop.
Merci. We did so funny enough, we did a big photo shoot last weekend, and it was one of those where, you know, like, Arrow is somewhere, maybe y'all saw the pictures. So we were on the Arrow and Flash sets, and like, Arrow was there doing stuff, Flash was there doing stuff, Supergirl was there doing stuff, the 100, yada yada, us. And at these photo shoots, you know, you go and you do print ads, and you go and you like stand this way, and then you walk and you turn, and then you have to do tags, they're called, which is, hey, I'm Jared Padalecki, you're watching Supernatural on Australia 10. Hey, I'm Jensen Ackles, you're watching Supernatural only on Sky TV, on whatever it is. And we had one, and it was for the French market, the French network. I'll let Jensen take over from here.
I guess in an attempt to
appeal to the French
market, they had written on the teleprompter, bonjour. And for some reason, I could not say it like, bonjour!
And I'm watching because we're like taking turns, and so the whole time it's like, hi Italy, I'm Jensen Ackles, you're watching Supernatural on Italia 5. Next, okay. Hey Japan, Jensen Ackles, you're watching Supernatural on blah blah blah. And we're all just watching, and then the next one comes next. Bullshit! It was like, it almost surprised him. He's like, I can't turn left.
That's the only way I can say it.
We need you to do it again, Jensen. Okay.
Bonjour!
So I hope it airs. Meanwhile, all of us are laughing, so if it does air, bullshit!
You'll hear muffled laughter.
People in the background laughing.
Okay, so let's see. Scene 19. Interior Impala, parked field day flashback.
I'm actually nervous right now.
Through one of the windows, we see Dean out of Fed threat. Now, normally, And I don't know why. And I have no idea why. But when I'm comfortable and I'm sitting on my couch and I'm reading my script, I read all of the stage direction in an Aussie accent.
Well, we're gonna have to hear that.
Through one of the windows. Through one of the windows, we see Dean out of the fed threads and in the cities now, walking through a field by a forest. In the foreground, we see his skill phone on the Impala's dash. The phone rings, caller ID, it's Cass. Dean reacts. Hearing the phone, he heads over back to the car. Note, in this scene, the phone is a character. The prop is Cass. So, we can cut back to the shots of the phone as if Cass is in the car the whole time. Dean picks up the phone, puts it on speaker. Cass? More coughing from Cass. Hey man, you okay? I'm mostly confused. I'm not sure how the orange collates to black in a way that's new. Okay, step away from the Netflix. Sorry. It's okay. We've all had a binge. You find anything in the lore? There is a creature that feeds on hearts and blood. A werepire. You might want to say. Come on. No, you want to say it. In lore, it's referred to as the Whisperer.
I have to hand it to you. It's pretty spot on. It's pretty good. I didn't know where you were going with that, but you nailed it. Next question, yeah.
She's saying the scene in the season finale when Dean is mimicking Rowena.
That's pretty good.
How many accents? I think you probably did more than I did. We do a lot of joking.
I think I can, if I hear something, I can imitate it fairly quickly. But I kind of have to be around it. It's not just, I can't just like call up a certain accent and nail it. But if I hear somebody speaking in that accent, then I can kind of mimic it. I kind of clue into what gives them that certain accent. I will say, and I just have to say it, my wife, on the other hand, is the world's worst accent. I mean, it is.
Here, Daniel, Irish.
Oh, how are you?
Daniel, South African.
Oh, hey, I'm in Africa.
Texan.
Oh, hey there.
She just says whatever the accent's supposed to be.
Yeah, she just kind of says words that.
Oh, here in Scotland, it's cold.
And you're like, okay, now Indian. Oh, where can I take ya?
Here in India.
Hey girl. Sure. So, my question for you, Bree, is do you ever find yourself falling back into the Minnesota accent when you're just in your everyday life?
Oh yeah. You know, we were just talking about this earlier, and we're talking about dialects and the such, and I'm from Canada, and everybody else is mostly from the United States, and people are always making fun of my Canadian accent, which only comes out in certain words, like coats. Yeah, super funny. Coats. And what else do we say? In Canada, we say pasta. Pasta and drama. Pasta, not pasta. Drama. And drama, not drama. Thank you. And, who's our host? House. Yeah, so point being, where'd you go? Yo. That the Canadian dialect, especially where I'm from, which is Saskatchewan, is right above North Dakota, sort of Minnesota, right?
You're asking America.
Yeah, oh God. It's not that different from Minnesota. So I remember when I auditioned for the role, it was Phil Segrici who was directing it. It's also one of the producers, you probably know. And yeah, he is my whole reason I'm here, I guarantee it. He's such an awesome, he's been a little fairy godfather to me. And yeah, I came in and he was like, okay, we're gonna need you to do the accent. I went, oh yeah, I got that for you. In spades, you know. Okay, off you go. So the accent is probably one of the easiest accents. Well, now that I've been doing it for a couple of years, it's very easy for me to do. I don't know if I would do it by accident, but I do it for fun and I can't help myself. And nobody can. Like, I start talking like that and then the whole group.
Oh yeah, no, it's
you start talking like that.
Sure, yeah.
Sure. You can't help it. It's
You
just
cannot.
fun.
The only problem with the accent is that all of a sudden my eyes get really wide.
It's really wide. I was gonna say, you know, it's really hard to be like, it's difficult to be a straight up bitch when you have this accent.
It is hard.
You can't be too angry.
It's hard not to be sincere.
Yeah. Real earnest.
And that's a problem for me.
Yeah.
I'm a sarcastic fucking bitch.
Whole episode where everybody is just talks in that.
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
that's Fargo. I guess that's a horrible TV show. Never mind. Anyway, thank you for your question. What's up?
What are you scared of?
Me? I don't like spiders. Big or small, I don't like any of them.
Spiders?
Yeah.
Is that like a spider?
I just can't do them. I don't care, you know.
What about cockroaches? Well, hell, I don't like them
Cockroaches?
neither.
I'd rather see one of them.
You'd rather see one of them?
I'd rather see a cockroach, yeah.
On TV?
I thought we were talking about in person.
Well, in real life, you think a spider?
Yeah, definitely.
Amen.
You ain't seen me those suckers?
What about snakes?
Oh, no. No, not them neither. But you don't see them as much. Spiders live in your home.
So, wait, not them neither?
No, not them neither.
What about bungholes?
Well, that's debatable, I guess.
She doesn't like spiders neither. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a new fear. Him doing an accent.
Why does that scare you? I'm just talking. I could listen to that accent all day long.
Yeah, that one. That's not what you're doing.
I'm not sure what this is. This is a strange accent I'm doing, but here's all I can do. Hi. I'm just answering the question.
Can you do a northern accent now?
That's hard.
Wait, more specifically...
Tom Brady.
Boston?
Boston. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Boston.
Tom Brady is wicked awesome.
Mikey, Ricky, Danny, Terry, Mikey, Davey, Timmy, Tommy, Joey, Robbie, Johnny, and Brian.
No.
Oh, Boston. Anybody from Boston here?
That's, yes.
Naranga says in Boston. Okay, I can do a Boston accent. Hey, we got a really good sports team.
New York.
I was walking down Broadway, and I went to go get a cannoli. And then I was just watching some plays. NYPD.
All right, Chicago.
I love the Bulls. The Bulls. Give me another one. All day long, all day long. Another.
Minnesota.
Oh, well, then they're the Wild, Minnesota Wild. Don't you know they play hockey? Hockey's fun. We go ice fishing in the winter. Australia. Good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Let's not. Okay, so last one. Last one.
Maine.
Last one.
Maine. He says Maine.
Scottish.
Where's my fucking carpet?
Oh, I wish Ruth was here.
They're magically delicious. That's Ireland! Same thing! They're so good. Why did y'all become like the Guardians of Scotland?
That was
Listen,
Ireland.
have fun in Nashville. Don't badmouth Scotland.
My Irish is
Scottish.
Is Scottish and kind of Indo-Russian as well.
Say something like Lovely Hurling.
Lovely Harley?
Hurling, yeah.
It's a Harley.
It's a game.
What game?
It's an Irish game.
Oh.
It's sticking on the ball.
A stick and a ball.
Yeah.
Lovely Harley.
Hurling, yeah.
Early.
Yeah.
Early. Yeah. Great. Can you, more importantly, can you do an American accent?
I can if we're really good at this show.
What's that?
I can get a bit.
You get a bit nervous? I got nervous too when you said it to me. So, okay, I'll give you something to say in English. Wow. Sebastian's got a great ass. Go.
Oh my God, Sebastian's got a great ass.
Not bad at all. And I'm going to tell him you said that.
So obviously your natural accent is Irish.
Yeah.
In the show you did a British one. How did you consciously choose the particular one you did, or is that just your British accent?
Well, because my version of Cockney was what I did. Because of the British metal, there was a bit of a discussion for me to use my own accent. But anyone who knows anything about Irish history, if I'd have walked on camera and gone, "How's it going? I'm Adam," or "I'm Nick, and I'm the British Men of Letters," they'd be like, my Irish buddies would be like, "Dude, don't even bother coming home. We fought for independence for a couple of 100 years for this shit, and you're just going to call yourself British? No thanks." So there was a little bit of a discussion, but I always liked playing around with accents, you know. And I lived in London for about 5 years, so I thought I had it a little bit down. Was it good? You're English.
She's the reason I'm asking the question.
Don't ask her. Is that what you were saying? No, I got some compliments off fellow Brits, so it was cool. It was good. Thank you. And your question is?
Yes. I want to ask if you have any specific inspiration for Arthur Catch, especially for the accent.
Yeah, I did.
Please answer it in Catch accent. Could you do it, please?
Oh, you need to speak as Catch. I can speak as Catch. So, one of the things that I studied was one of the biggest influences. Originally, Catch was sort of going to be an East End brawler, right? More like Mick Davies. And when I first went in the audition, I was wearing a leather jacket, right? Oi! And I was all scruffy, kind of like this, right? It was like, "Hey, you, Sam and Dane, what you like? What you want? You want to join us? I'll fucking kill you, I will. That's what I'll do." And they're like, "No, that's not Catch. But we sort of understand a little bit about you." Then they asked me to do a voiceover audition with various standard, what's called received pronunciation British accents. And then one was very too posh. It was like, it was not quite, rolling the R's and all that. So I just sort of was looking at Peter Cushing. What are you looking at?
What happened?
She was coughing and I was being mean. I was saying, stop it. She was trying not to make noise and really trying to be quiet. And I was just, sorry. I hope you're okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
So I did that, and then we sort of dialed it down, and then half of my family is British, and my dad's Welsh, and half of my family is from the UK, lives in London, and all that stuff. And I have this Uncle Dave, who is almost a parody of a posh Englishman. He went to public school, and he's lovely, but he's very English, like that last 3% of actual Englishmen who speak in a very posh, proper, received pronunciation. So it's all like, yes, right, good, yes, quite. Yeah, how are you? It's very nice to meet you. Hello. And then, so what I try to do is lower it in my voice and make it a bit fling, and then sometimes you'd be up and hello, charm offensive, and other times you're like, hello, Meredith. And then I also fused my Uncle Dave, and they said, I think what we want with Ketch, we want the James Bond of Supernatural. And when I went into my final audition, right before I went into the door, I thought of Roger Moore's James Bond. So Roger Moore has this very specific sort of this dialed down, almost Americanized, what's called a received pronunciation. And so just before I went into the room for my final audition, this is audition number 4, I went in and I just said to myself, Bond. James Bond. And I walked in and
shot everyone in the room.
That's right. I was like,
they had no choice but
you will give me this job. I'm Ketch, mother. Giddy up. So that's how Ketch was sort of born.
That was awesome.
Thanks. What, be killing people for
get this job? Accents. That was awesome.
Oh, thank you. There you have it. There's the genesis.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.